Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I'm still here in Vault 22 and so far it's going a lot better than it did in Vault 34. I mean, this place is kinda creepy and I do not appreciate how these spore carriers just pop out of nowhere. But all things considered, it's not so bad. I would say my internal stress level on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is like, I don't know, fighting a bite bug in Final Fantasy VIII when you've already maxed out your junctions, and 10 is sneaking past the liquor in Resident Evil 2. I'm currently on a solid 4, so it's all good. Anyway, we still have some places to explore on this level. For example, there's a clinic over here. So let's check it out. And first of all, let's make sure that there's no spore creature lurking in these patches of greenery. Apparently it isn't. Alright, let's see. Can we find any usable loot in this place? Don't really need any of that. But we do have a working terminal over here. And, well, I guess this is actually kind of useful. Take it. Yeah, let's have a look at the terminal. System diagnostic shows that memory has been corrupted, retrieving uncorrupted files only. Okay, it looks like this is actually some original data and not from the researcher. Patient Peters Harrison T. Condition: Dr. Peters is suffering from a severe case of pneumonia, the result of the spread of some sort of microorganism in his lungs. I've applied the usual treatment and requested that he refrain from working and stop by twice a day for observation. Okay, is this how the plant zombie disease starts? Case 164 group. Patients Mitchell Pam, Cordella Michael, Horton Samwise, Fujimoto Naoki, Derrida Kenneth. Update: this entire group showed up throughout the course of the day displaying the same symptoms. They're remarkably similar to Dr. Peters' condition when he first came in a week ago. I hope we don't have a contagion on our hands. That seems like a pretty solid assumption. And I guess this is an update to Dr. Peterson. Dr. Peters isn't responding to the treatment, or more accurately, his body is actively rejecting the treatment. His condition has worsened, and I'm on the cusp of ordering exploratory surgery. Alright. Then we have another group. Yeah, that's a lot of patients. Another group with chills, a fever, and a terrible wrecking cough. I'm recommending that they be separated from the general populace. Yeah, maybe quarantine would be a good idea. Also, how come that this year I'm playing so many games that have some terrible, deadly, contagious disease in them? Like this one, or Greedfall, or Dishonored 2. It seems to be a common theme in recent months. Yeah, let's continue. This is another update on Peters. Oh, Dr. Peters is dead. That was quick. His vitals flatlined 10 minutes before he entered surgery. I decided to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were filled with some sort of fungal infection. Strangely, the fungus still shows evidence of growth despite the death of its host. I'll consult with one of the mycologists on the 5th level and see if they can identify it. Okay. So it kills the host, and I guess then it eventually turns them into these spore carriers because they are pretty much alive. Okay, got another update. I don't really know how to describe what just happened. 1 minute I was closing up for the day, and the next Dr. Peters' corpse set up and attacked me. It was able to flee the office and seal it inside until security arrived. But what the hell is going on? If all the recent illnesses are the same thing, you will soon have a wave of plant zombies roaming the vault, and that's exactly what happened. Okay, so it's some kind of fungus. It kills the person and then it reanimates them as a spore carrier. That's some useful information right here. But okay, I guess that's all I can do in this place. But if I'm not mistaken, there's another place around here that I haven't been to yet. Right, utility. Let's have a quick look at this too. Oh, flamer fuel. Don't really need it, but I take it with me because it doesn't weigh anything and I can sell it. So, what do we got here? System diagnostic shows that memory has been corrupted. Retrieving uncorrupted files only. Strange noises. Problem: noises in vents. Action: sent a team to inspect. Results: source of problem not detected. Okay. Gas leak. Problem: reports of possible gas leaks. Several people have complained of coughing, fits and other respiratory symptoms. Action: complete diagnostic of air circulation system. Result: discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of the air being pumped through the vault, but no harmful gases were detected. Also, a strange residue was detected on the air filters, which has been forwarded for identification. Swapped out the filters just in case. Okay, so I'm guessing this fungus spreads via the air distribution of the vault, which means putting people into quarantine doesn't do anything because it's somehow in the air of the entire vault. That's great. Yeah, I guess we found out what happened here. The question is, can we do anything with that knowledge? Laser pistol, but it's not really that valuable. And this looks very dangerous. Oh, this is a flamer for the flamer fuel that I just found. I'm guessing this would be a good weapon against the spore carriers. I mean, fire usually works well on any kind of plant-based enemy in, you know, RPGs and stuff. But I feel confident that my current weapon is going to be able to handle whatever plant creature the vault is going to throw at me. So yeah, I guess that's really all there is to this place. Unless I'm supposed to do anything with that weird generator or whatever it is. Right, so I guess that's all there is to find on this level. Now the question is, where do I want to go next? I have the option to go further down by taking the elevator, but I also have the keycard now, which means I could go back to the cave and go to the cave first. Ooh, decisions. But I think I will go back to the cave first, and then I will take the elevator all the way down to the lower levels once I'm done with the caves, I guess. I hope this is a good decision. And yeah, Rex for some reason is still hanging out here. Yeah, so now I have to remember how exactly I came here. I think I came from over here. Okay, I guess I can just take the elevator to go back now. I'm actually not entirely sure where I am and where I have to go. Hang on a second. Is my map any use here? Pest control. I wish it would tell me what level I'm currently on. Okay, I mean, this is to food production, which means that I'm currently... Oh, I'm already on the lowest level. Because I'm on a level lower than food production, or is food production below me? Actually, maybe on the lowest level already. So let's go back to food production. And let's see if this is where the caves were. Yeah, this may actually be the right place. Oh, what the hell? How did I not see these creatures earlier? Did they somehow escape from the door that they were not supposed to be able to open? But okay, this is exactly the place where I wanted to go. So apparently I already was on the lowest level and I couldn't actually go any deeper than that. But yeah, let's see if I can open this terminal now. Okay, there we go. I can unlock the door. And my companions can't wait to attack the enemies. I guess I'm just going to let them do it, because I'm just going to shoot them probably.
I've had worse.
Yeah, I mean, these mantises are not that much of a threat, I guess. But I should probably check them for eggs. Maybe the one in here too. Nope. But I mean, that quest about the giant mantis eggs is somewhere around here, right? Maybe I should check out where exactly it is. I'm going to assume it's somewhere where the mantises are. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's actually pretty close. Where do we want to go first? Okay, this is not the right way. Let's backtrack for a moment, because I think while I'm here I would like to pick up these eggs. So down here it is. And oh, look at all these different tunnels I can go. Okay, here we go. Giant mantis female. Okay, I'm going to assume that the female will have a few eggs from me. Right? So let's take care of them. They're not that big of a threat anyway. And now this one. Alright, so killed a bunch of mantises. I'm going to pick up all of their eggs. I'm actually not sure how many I need. Oh, well, this one doesn't even have any. Oh, what the hell? What did just happen? Oh, I guess this is what I was supposed to take. Yeah, so it's not just any eggs you can take from the actual mantises, but you have to pick up this over here. I see. But okay, we got the eggs, so now we can look around this place a bit more. What do we got over here? Pest control. Okay, this is just back to the lowest level again. Huh. Again, why have I not seen this door earlier? I must have missed this part, or maybe this is a part of the station that wasn't accessible from the other side. Anyway, before we move on, let's have a quick look around this place. Okay, there's a terminal. Warning, system diagnostic shows that memory has been corrupted, retrieving uncorrupted files only. Okay, species 1. Species B908, a distant relative of the more commonly known Venus flytrap, species B908 seems to be performing well. The plants are a threat to creatures up to 5 times their size due to the violent nature of their closing maws. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. The plant's lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey into reach by means of nectar they secrete from their bodies. Okay, I think we've seen these plants. Mantis religiosa. Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation. The insects are voracious and their camouflage allows them to attack prey by surprise. Also, they complement our botanical specimens by hunting down those pests that avoid or escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when other food is scarce, making their numbers self-regulating when prey is scarce. I'm not sure if that really worked out that well. Species Bavaria modicana, an entomopathogenic fungus. B. modicana has been developed to colonize the bodies of most common pests. Once it has fully colonized the host body, the host technically dies, but the body continues to move by means of the fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host body, infecting all who come near it. Its drawbacks include the time it takes to kill prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. Okay, so I guess the fungus took over the plants and created, these spore plants that we've seen. Something went wrong here with all these species, I guess. But okay, let's continue to look around. There's another spore creature somewhere, right? But I think my companions are actually taking care of it already. And okay, doesn't look like any of the other terminals in here are functional. Well, these sudden kill camps that occur when I am not in battle are always super confusing to me. But okay, I'm glad that you already took care of this problem. Oh, well, there's another problem. So yeah, sometimes I feel that these spore creatures only pop up when I'm in the vicinity. And they don't react to my companions. Okay, door to Vault 22 common areas locked, very easy. And here's the elevator again. Huh. But I mean, this is a different part of level 5 than I've seen before, so maybe this part can only be accessed via the cave. Okay, let's look around and see what we can find here. This one is a hard lock, so I can't open it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's another spore creature. Oh, and I have to reload. But I can reload faster than they can attack me. Oh, and momentuses. Many momentuses. Where have you been? While I've been swamped by giant insects. Oh, and that's a spore plant. And another mantis. Oh boy. Okay, it's all good. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit lost in here because there's so many different doors and rooms. Okay, but this one seems to be pretty much a dead end. quick look at the lockers. None of the terminals seems to be working. Oh, is this the one place we've seen earlier that had a hole in the wall? I don't think so, because there's no actual window here. Because we have seen one room that had like a giant hole in the wall. Okay, but before I go through here, I think I should make sure that I've checked out all of the other rooms. Ooh, this looks different. A new terminal. Current data integrity 31%. Download research data. Oh, is this the data that I'm looking for? That's great. Yeah, it's the data. Return to Dr. Hilden at Camp McCarran with research data. Okay, so that is actually my main objective finished, and also for Veronica's quest. But I still have the optional objective, which is to find...
See? Just because it doesn't shoot lasers doesn't mean it's not worth looking into. We could do amazing things with this data.
That's my hope. That's my hope. I mean, I specifically came to this place and decided to take what has been somewhat benevolently described as farming technology, because I felt that maybe the Brotherhood should try to research something that is not a weapon. Of course, this farming technology turns out to be rather dangerous too, but what can you do? Anyway, I'm pretty sure I went past a few doors that I can still open. This is dead. Okay, now we're back at the elevator. But there was at least one more door that I could unlock. Right. Where the hell is it? I wish this place didn't have so many different rooms. Okay, there's no spore creature on here. I mean, seriously, where's that one door that I found earlier? Must be somewhere on this side. Okay, no, this is a hard lock. There was an easy lock somewhere. I know there was an easy lock somewhere around here. I mean, it just went back to the common era, so may not really have to do anything about it. Yeah, I don't remember where I saw that one lock. Might have been up here, actually. Okay, this is back to food production. Now the question is, do I want to use that one hole in the wall that just goes deeper into the cave, or do I want to go back? Because there were more parts of the cave that I haven't explored, and I'm worried that I might miss something here. Oh, well, I haven't actually seen this guy yet. I can't attack him yet. Okay, let's maybe I'm going to let my companions take care of it. I mean, I can't go past these stupid obstacles, right? I mean, I can go past this one by just going around here. Yeah, I think I'm going to check out that hole in the wall here. Let's see where this is going to lead me. Let's have a look at the map. Okay. It's going down further into the caves, apparently. Ooh. Well, this is one big cave, and once I drop down here, it's no way back. But apparently Rex doesn't care. Rex is already going off like the kamikaze dog that he is, and he's attacking all kinds of enemies. Okay, I see some spore plants. Yeah, maybe we should start by taking down the spore plants. And got a few more mantises here as well. Oh, and yeah, more spore plants. You've gained the abominable perk rank 1. Okay. Guess I killed a certain number of abominations. And now we're getting attacked by quite a few enemies at once. Okay. I don't like this place. I don't like this place at all. But maybe I should make sure my main quest is activated again. Because I'm mostly looking for Keely now, right? The researcher. I have done pretty much everything else. Oh! She might actually be down here somewhere. Let's look around a bit. That's another dead spore creature. Also, I need to find a way out of here again, since we just jumped down from a tunnel that was too high to climb back up. Yeah, it looks like she's somewhere in this big cave, so let's make sure we check the entire place. Oh, is that her? Yep, it's
Hello.
Keely. What are you doing here? Just sitting around? Are you okay?
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
As a matter of fact, yes. Angela Williams asked me to come find you. Yep.
Ah, she's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for.
Guess so.
But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Okay. Well, what exactly do you want me to do?
Good. Meet me on the 2nd level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Okay. I guess we can do that. So, why have you been sitting around here? Apparently you're not injured, you're quite well able to leave. What exactly is this anyway? Mantis Otheca. But it's empty. Okay, so I'm supposed to meet her on the 2nd level. Right. But first let's make sure I haven't missed anything down here. But what could be in here except more mantises and giant plants? So, I guess I'm going to try to find a way out of here. I mean, there's one potential way over here, but I guess that's the one where I came from. Yeah, this is this one, and I don't think I can just go back here. Nope, I have to find a different way. Let's see. There could be another way over here somewhere. For example, what about this place? Ah, here we go. This is our way back out. Okay, yeah, now we are back in the actual vault. Alright. What is this, by the way? Disengage lock. Let's do it. Alright. Yeah, this is a place where we've been to already. So basically I have to go back to the elevator now. And then I can meet her on second level. I think that's what she said. Let's have a quick look around this room as well. But I'm not seeing anything. Right, let's go back this way. Okay, she's actually here at the elevator.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
Okay, so she's just going to use the elevator to go back. And I guess I'm just going to follow her. Second level, she said. Okay, let's do it. Now, where exactly on the second level is she? Somewhere on my right. Okay, here she is. Let's talk.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, I guess. How can I help?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores.
Okay.
There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
That would be preferable. Sounds dangerous, but I'll do it. Any idea where these vents are that I'm looking for? How exactly should I ignite the gas? Blast. Yeah, these are all good questions. So where exactly are these vents?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
Okay, so some vents next to each other. And how exactly should I ignite the gas?
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use.
I do have a laser, so I think that should do the trick. Yeah, that's going to cause a blast. How big is this blast going to be?
Yes, there'll be an explosion when the gas is ignited. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Now leave me to my work.
Well, I guess I can do it. I mean, it is very dangerous, but sure. I've done other dangerous stuff before.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
And I understand that these spores have to be eliminated. Also, interestingly enough, this terminal is now locked. That she's back. Okay, well... So we're going to get rid of this infection in the most dramatic way possible by just making it explode. But yeah, she said I have to go back to the 5th level. And oh, I should have checked these vents before coming here, because she told me that there's like an example on how this is going to look like. Let's see. around the corner. Is it this over here? I mean, these look like air vents. And there are two next to each other. Okay, so I kind of know what I'm looking for. And I hope that the quest marker will show me where to go. Let's go back to pest control. Now let's have a look at the map. Yep, there's a marker. Of course, getting to that place might be a little bit more difficult. Let's see. Okay, I think I see it. Oh yeah, and I can even see the gas. So this is the place where I have to cause the explosion. Well, I mean, if I'm far enough away from the gas, would that be enough? But if she's going to pump the gas through the entire vault, wouldn't that mean that everything is going to explode, no matter how far away I am? This is very sketchy. This is very sketchy indeed. Yeah, I don't know. Might be able to try to take some cover in one of these rooms. Although this doesn't exactly fill me with a lot of confidence either. But what can you do? I guess I just have to give it a try and see how exactly this is going to happen. Anyway, let's equip one of my lasers. Well, I only have one, the meta modulator. And maybe I'm going to take a stim pack to make sure that I'm at full health. Just in case I do take damage from this. And I should maybe make sure that my companions are safe. So, I'm going to make them wait here. Again, I'm not sure if hiding in this room is actually of any kind of help.
Should have brought something to read.
Alright, let's make a quick save. Because this could go very poorly. Right. So, I'm trying to hide in here. And I don't know, maybe I can like close the door once I've ignited the gas. This is extremely sketchy. So let's see if I can even shoot the gas from here. Yeah, I don't think that did anything. I need to be a little bit closer to it. Let's try this again. Nope. Nope. Still not close enough. Oh, whoa, 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 well, I'm losing a lot of health here. Let's take some stim packs. Oh boy. Are you okay? Yeah, they seem to be fine, so that did cause quite a bit of damage, but I guess I'm fine, and I hope that this actually did the trick. I don't know, let's have a look at my quest. Return to Keely and let her know that the spores have been purged. Okay, apparently that did indeed do the trick. Awesome! Awesome. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I mean, it could have potentially killed me if I was at a lower level probably, or my armor wasn't quite as good. But I survived, so that's the most important part. However, I should maybe remember to bring my companions along, because they're still waiting for me here. Okay, follow me. I think we're pretty much done in this place.
Aw, just when the stand...
Yeah, I think the standing around was pretty exciting this time, because there were explosions. And I'm always going into this place when I don't really have to. Alright. Looks like this is a job well done. And I guess I'm going to take the elevator again and back to second level. So, are you still around here? Yes, she is.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What needs to be done? Yeah, I guess I have already downloaded the data, so I guess you can just erase it now. That's fine with me.
I've managed to create a connection to the Vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Okay, so you can do it remotely. That's great. Will it take long? Good riddance, those files have caused enough trouble. I guess I have, but like I said, I have kind of taken the data, and I intend to pass it on to other people, so let's just ask if it takes long.
No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Well, I may have been the one who did it. Actually, I copied the files Hilden sent me here to get them. No, I've been too busy rescuing you. Could someone else have done it? I'm not sure if this is a convincing lie, especially if there's no skill check attached to it. I did download some files earlier while exploring the vault. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be straightforward and tell her that I took the data. But I risked my life to get it, so there's that.
Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
My friend is part of a group that can develop it into something safe everyone can benefit from. Are these files valuable? Yeah, I kind of need the data. I mean, I can understand why she would want to erase it, because quite obviously this has caused a lot of harm here in the vault. But on the other hand, Hera is a scientist, or at least scientifically inclined, so I don't think she's in favor of destroying knowledge and data, especially if it can potentially be used for something good and beneficial. So I think we're going to keep it and hope that someone is going to do something good with it. Also, all the data that we found here might help to prevent stuff like this in the future, because we have the knowledge on what exactly these fungus is and how we could maybe develop a cure against it. Also, you need to remember that the fungus has already spread beyond the vault. It's in Zion Valley, and who knows where the vault dwellers went after that, and they may have carried these spores with them to other places. So if someone really wanted to, use this knowledge, they could just collect these spores from the plants and then create some kind of biological weapon of it. So I think erasing the data now is not really going to change it, because the spores have already escaped. The plants are out in the wild and everyone can just collect them and use them for evil purposes. So let's keep the data and hope that someone is going to use them for good purposes. So yeah, I'm going to pick this option here.
I suppose you've given me no reason not to trust you. Fine. Take the data and go. I hope you know what you're doing. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Alright, there we go. Got some karma. And I guess all that's left to do now is return to Camp McCarran. Of course, the question is now, can I give the data to both the Brotherhood and Dr. Hilden? Or do I have to choose if I give it one of them? Anyway, let's leave the vault first, and then we will deal with that problem, I guess. Alright, this is it. And here we are, back in the wasteland. So, let's see. Yes, return to Dr. Hilden at Camp McCarran with the research data. And yeah, I mean, it's data. You can just copy it as many times as you like, so I see no reason why you couldn't give it to both Dr. Hildan and the Brotherhood. Right? I mean, Dr. Hildan is kind of a jerk, but I don't think he's like the mad scientist type who's going to develop this into a weapon. He might just take credit for his development or whatever, but I think I will hand it over to him. And I will hand it over to the Brotherhood, even though I'm not entirely sure about their intentions either. And I specifically picked this part of the quest because I figured, let's not give them a weapon, let's give them farming technology. But apparently this is basically just as dangerous. But since all the other options include, giving the Brotherhood actual weapons technology, I guess this is as good as any. But yeah, first let's turn in the quest here at Camp McCarran. And then maybe in the next episode we will head back to the Brotherhood. Alright, maybe let's talk to her first.
Keely just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
You're welcome. And oh well, she
Thanks
gave
again.
me
Really, I owe you.
a decent amount of money for that, so that's great. And I guess now we're going to talk to Dr. Hildan.
I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keely.
So I
It
heard.
seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
If you consider it charity to rescue people, but sure. Anyway, I got the data.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
No problem, I can wait. By the way, you never warned me about the dangers in that place. By the way, that vault was just as dangerous as Williams thought. Yeah, it was pretty dangerous.
I don't see how that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether the data is still intact.
I think it's at
I
31%.
think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
Okay, well, I got my money. I'd be careful with the data. You didn't see those plants in the vault. Yeah, I think it's fair to warn him. But I imagine that he mostly wants it to basically claim the recognition for himself.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested.
Sure.
We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us.
Okay, I'll give you the benefit of a doubt. I hope it's not misplaced. But yeah, here we go. The quest is finished and I leveled up again. So I think I'm going to spend some time allocating my points here, and in the next episode we will go back to the Brotherhood to return the data. Also before that, I think I will go to Nellis Air Force Base because there's like one more holotape I have to gather. So maybe I should do that before going back. Anyway, the episode is getting very long, but I kind of wanted to finish this quest and I did. So let's make a cut here. And as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.